Guys, index card today, day 8. I am starting out on a gessoed index card 3 inches by 5 inches, and I'm going to use some of my dilutions paints. I have London Blue, Vibrant Turquoise, and Fresh Lime. I'm going to apply my paints with a makeup sponge, and I'm going to start with the Fresh Lime, kind of making like two little circles on my card, and then I'm going to go in with the turquoise and apply that all over the background, and then I'm going to go back in with my lime and try to blend those two colors together a little better. I wasn't getting that great of a blend with the makeup sponge, so I did go in with my finger then. I find that I often get the best results with these dilutions if I use my fingers. So I kicked it into hyperspeed because, truth be told, it took me a really long time for this background. It was like 10 minutes, almost 10 minutes, and on this little piece it should not have taken me that long. So I did add a little bit of the London Blue on the outside just to get a little depth of color. And now I'm going to do some stenciling. I'm going to start with the Fresh Lime and this Dina Wakley stencil, and what I like to do is so I'm concentrating the stenciling starting in where that lime is on my card and bringing it out. Now, because this is such a small surface and there's a lot of blending going on, I didn't get a true lime color in my background, so the stenciling really looks like it's sitting on top. But on a bigger piece, I like to start the stenciling in the center of the paint color that matches, so that it looks like it's just coming out of the paint. You can't tell where the paint begins and the stenciling, you know what I mean. So I'm also going to go in with the two other colors that I use, the turquoise and the London Blue, and I'm just going to use a little bit of a smaller stencil. This is by the Crafters Workshop, and it's got a whole bunch of lovely little circular kind of textures. And for these two colors, I'm not going to worry about where I place the stenciling like I did with the Fresh Lime. And then the little extra paint I have, I'm going to add some water and add some splatters. And then once that's dry, I'm going to go in with my Dina Wakley stamp. It's like a circle with some scribble script around it. And I'm going to stamp it so it's like coming off of the page or the card a little bit. And then, so I think at one point this was 3 little boys and I had cut one off. So the one in the middle is like really hacked looking, but I still wanted to use it. I actually found it on my, well, full disclosure, it was hanging off my cat. She's got long hair and I can't tell you how often I find stuff from my craft room stuck on her. So we can thank her for putting the finishing touch on this card. So I just yanked it off of her and cut this little boy off. Got this little boy off and popped him on the page. So I'm going to add a little bit of a washi tape kind of platform for him to stand on. It didn't really need that because he could have just looked like he was standing on the circle stamp, but I like adding the washi tape bottom. It's another design element you can bring in. So it's sticky because it's washi tape, but I'm going to add some gel medium because if I sell this, I don't want it falling off at some point like washi tape tends to do. So I have some Small Talk stickers by Tim Holtz, and I'm just going to edge them with my black ink pad to help frame them in, help them stand out a little bit more. And they are stickers, like I said, but I'm going to add the gel medium to those as well, just to be sure that they're not going to go anywhere. And so everything on my card, focal image wise, is concentrated in that lower right. So it's a strong element right there in the lower right. So to try to kind of get some balance going on, I'm going to add some black splatters, and I added a really heavy black splatter there in the upper left. You can see I would have been happier if it was even heavier, but it does help a little bit to get a little bit more balance there. So that's it for my card today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye bye, guys.